Hi, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Champions of Performance Marketing. Today's guest is one of the driving forces behind performance marketing in India and beyond. Joining me today is Parul Bhargava. She's the CEO and co founder at vCommission, that's India's leading affiliate network. So she will tell us more about the journey and what they do at vCommission and more. Hi, Parul, welcome to the show.
Hi, Julia. Thank you so much for your kind words.
Yeah, I was looking forward to this talk that we'll have today. Let's start with your journey, if you like. How did you start getting into affiliate marketing? I ask that to all my guests, and I'm sure your story is different.
Well, it was much by chance, and I did not know about affiliate marketing. I was a content writer back in college. And while looking for, part-time jobs, I met Tarang, who is my husband now, and started working for him. And then with him, we founded vCommission together much before we were married. So that's my stint with affiliate marketing. I started as a content writer for the blog farms that he had then, and that's when got into AdSense earnings, then CPA, then affiliate.
Wow, I like your story. It's pretty similar with my story, I would say, because my partner was doing software development and affiliate marketing, and she started developing this tool. So I joined him, and yeah, we are building this together now. So yeah, I love family businesses.
It is cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we never stop having this topic for discussion, not only personal,
Absolutely.
but we always talk about things to grow and,
Yeah.
it's
You know
a
what? People
lifestyle.
always ask me, is it difficult to work with your husband? And I'm sure, people ask him as well that how do you manage this husband-wife dynamics? And
Exactly.
honestly, I feel it's better. What do you think?
My opinion is also good. I love working with him. Sometimes it's challenging because I don't know, he is stubborn sometimes, and I want to do some things he doesn't, but we get to a meeting point, I would say. But
Mm.
in my personal opinion, it's that it's great. I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome. And what inspired you and your husband to launch the commission? What were the challenges you faced when you faced building it? Because I'm sure there was many of them.
So, Julia, when we started, this was back in 2008. What we realized was a lot of Indian affiliates were not accepted in Western affiliate networks. And when we were starting, our friends told us that change your address, use dummy US address. You will not make it if you continue to use your real nationality. And that's when we thought, why is it so? And that's when we started having this discussion of why don't we get into affiliate ourselves and make a network in India also. So when we started talking, we were primarily talking about having a platform where Indian affiliates would easily be accepted and they get access to global offers. But obviously, when anyone starts, we start small. We started with a very small team of 4 people, with primarily just me being the front face on the advertiser side, and the traffic was our own internal, which Tarang used to lead. And so we started talking about that being affiliate network for Indian affiliates. And then we realized that Indian market also is growing, and no one is talking about affiliate in India back in 2008, 2009. But advertisers and marketing and e-com businesses are growing, and they need traffic, and it will be very interesting if we go out and try selling affiliate network concept to Indian brands. So that's how we commission shaped up. And out of all the different ideas that we were trying to build and do, vCommission finally started as the first Indian affiliate network back in 2008 9. And for the first few years, we were very focused only on Indian advertisers. Then, much later, I think in 2016 or 17, that's when we started onboarding global advertisers onto the platform. And at this point in time, we have about 500 direct relationships, all managed, no self serve, over 100,000 affiliates on the network.
Wow, that's a big achievement. Congratulations. I mean, I'm sure it was a lot of work, but I always like people that try to grow the community. And I think that what you did is amazing.
Thank you,
And
Julia.
now
God
coming
has
back to
been kind.
how it's sorry?
God has been kind.
What are now the top verticals or product types that are working well at vCommission now to this day? So you started with Indian brands, and now I think you scale globally. If you tell us
Yes,
more.
yes. Julia, so at vCommission, we have four major verticals. We call them Global Business, India COD Ecom, and we recently started Lead Gen and Paper Call in the US. So, Global Business is our biggest vertical where we do e commerce, travel, hosting, VPN, softwares, which we call utility. That's our biggest and the main chunk of business. After that, it's India business, which is e-commerce, travel, lead gen in India. We work with a lot of BFSI clients, education clients. So that's our second vertical. Our third vertical is India COD e-com, which we started 2 years back. It's an endeavor to grow product e-commerce as an affiliate marketing vertical, much like it's done in US and Europe. So replicate the same understanding that India is a booming market and e-commerce is growing in India, and product e-commerce on COD particularly is booming. So making that very affiliate friendly and starting different product wise affiliate offers for that. That's the third vertical. And the fourth one is lead gen and paper call for US. So insurance, ACA, travel, all these verticals, which is an established vertical globally, but as we grow the company, we have to keep a balance to service all kinds of affiliates, that we get, that we should have something for them, and also meet our aspirational targets of growing year on year. So this is what we are doing at this point.
And it was hard to get like advertiser or brand on paper call and on this new vertical that you started on in US. It was hard to get them on board,
Interestingly,
or
no. No. Interestingly, it was, I would like to say it was very seamless. We have been able to onboard some of the very big direct buyers of the industry while we are still, located in India. And we have not received any friction on, being like, though we have an entity in the US where we contract them from, but, we've not really faced any kind of issues while onboarding clients. I think US advertisers, especially in the lead gen and pay per call space, they want more avenues of traffic. We have an in-house media buying team as well for lead gen and pay per call vertical.
okay.
So we found a lot of acceptance. Everyone was ready to try the traffic, and when they liked the traffic, everyone was ready to increase our caps and payouts. So honestly, for both lead gen and pay per call, it has been surprisingly very good and very easy. Honestly, it's just 2 years into the vertical, and I already see that upcoming as one of the top verticals out of the four that I already told you by this year end. And
Wow.
for pay per call particularly, I feel that our USP stands as a network where we are able to put accepting high paying advertisers at the top every minute. So I think the gap that I found in the pay per call industry is people try to automate it and not really pay attention to minute by minute of what is happening at this moment, because sometimes the software also fails you. And that's where we jumped in. I have a team that works in EST time zone, which is an opposite time zone for us as a company. But our objective with paper call is that for every call that we are generating, we are trying to make it paid and converting for the affiliate, and we are rigorously working towards that. So I think that has kind of stood for us as a USP on that front. So yeah, to answer the question, it has been surprisingly very good.
And so your team, you said you have a team on EST. What they are doing exactly?
In EST time zone, we have a team to manage lead gen and pay per call vertical. So advertiser sales, advertiser growth, affiliate sales and affiliate growth, and the network operations, the MIS people. So it's a team of 7 to 10 people that work only on the EST time zone for lead gen and pay per call vertical, because this is a very dynamic vertical. We are overall a team of about 150 people, and most
Yes,
of them work on the Indian time zone. So this is a special team that we've built. Most are still Indians, but they work in EST time zone.
I see. Wow. And about like the models, the model that you are working with at vCommission, what are those? As is like CPA or CPL, or what are the cost model that you promote? Why did you choose them?
So, in different verticals, we have different models. So, global business primarily works on cost per sale model, which is mostly rev share, and sometimes in like utility vertical, it's cost per acquisition. In India business, we work on a lot of models. We do cost per sale, rev share, flat, cost per acquisition, cost per lead, cost per install, cost per
Wow.
install plus registration, because Indian advertisers have a lot of dynamic requirements, and since we are here, we are able to custom build that for them. So in India business, we have a lot of different models. In India COD e-com, we work on a cost per acquisition kind of a model, which is almost to the tune of 40 to 50% of the products, but it's a flat payout so that media buyers can easily calculate their ROIs. And for lead gen pay per call, we work on a cost per lead or a converted call.
Wow. So you have all the models there, especially on India market. As you
A
said,
lot of
you
them,
custom
yeah.
build
I
them.
would still, Julia, I would still say I we don't have all, we cannot do all, but yeah, most of them.
Most of them. Okay. Yeah, correct. To be correct. And how about AI? Because this is like a buzzword still after these few years lately. How do you use AI at vCommission? I don't know. Any practical ways in helping AI is helping you or your partners?
So I think AI is a very overused term now. I
Yeah,
feel AI was always there. We were always training our systems. Since you and I come in the affiliate industry, we've had tracking. We've seen how tracking has evolved, how our systems now, how our platforms now tell us a lot more than what they told us 10 years back or 15 years back. But yes, AI now has become like a mass product. It's available for everyone. We use AI in many different ways, and personally I'm a fan of AI. I feel that AI can really help you do a lot of things at much faster pace. So from writing emails, taking assistance in writing emails, if you really know what you want to put in that email, whether it be internal to a client, to a colleague, it's very easy to put your feelings into words now. I feel that. Second, to analyze reports, I feel you don't need to be a very numbers person. I personally was never a numbers person, but I think AI can help analyze a lot of reports in different angles. So this is for the team. For me personally, I use AI to learn a lot of things. I think in the entrepreneurship world, we talk a lot about mentors and friends, and I think AI can be a very good mentor if you really put time into researching, asking the right questions, and kind of brainstorming with it. So I really feel that it can be very helpful. Obviously, as an entrepreneur, if I used to take 2 hours to make, let's say, a proposal or a presentation that I want to put forward to either a client or my team or whatever. Now that can be done much faster. For our media buying side, I feel there I see a lot of innovation, a lot of controversy, whether something is right or wrong, but there are tools that do it for you, and the way ads are built, the way people are making different creatives. So I feel AI is all around. Everyone is using it in different ways, very interestingly. And it's a very powerful tool that can help you do whatever I think you're trying to achieve in life. So if someone is trying to save time, AI can save time. If you're wanting to learn, AI can help you learn. So it's very interesting.
Yeah, I agree. It's very interesting. I also think there is a side on using AI where people get to be quite lazy lately and stop thinking for themselves, some of them. But I think it's a very fine line there where it can help you or where it can just make you very lazy and things like that, I would say. But yeah, if you use
Absolutely.
it consciously, like to help you grow, I think it's a very powerful tool. Yes. You are mentioning about your media buying team. So do you have an internal media buying team to test the offer, or you use it for the brands working with you? I don't know how affiliate networks use the media buying team.
Yeah. So honestly, Tarang and I, we started at media buyers ourselves back in the day. And, when vCommission started growing, there was a big discussion on we don't want to compete with our affiliates, and we are in the business of affiliate network. So there's no way we can do media buying ourselves on live brands and advertisers that we are working with. So we stopped doing that. I think way back in 2012 or 13 or something around that time. And now we have built an internal media buying team again, I think 18 months back. And what we are primarily doing now is understanding um, new advertisers that we onboard success stories or benchmark metrics so that we can roll it out to affiliates. For example, the India COD ecom vertical that we recently started, this is a very new vertical for the Indian affiliate industry. Though it is very interesting, the numbers can be very huge, but if we don't tell affiliates what particular products, CPA is going to be, what are its return rates, and what is the profitability they can expect realistically per product, we cannot gather enough interest. So we started doing internal media buying for such products, so that we can test, build benchmarks, and then give it over to affiliates to scale. And we also do internal media buying for lead gen and pay per call buyers, because there are some buyers that say, I'm not comfortable working with, the network distribution or your affiliates yet. So for the initial caps that we get, X number per day, they say that we want you to do this through your internal media buying, and then later on you can, and then, when the relationship develops, they open more affiliates. And we clearly tell advertisers that this is internal media buying, this is, affiliate traffic. And with transparency, things are really able to move smoothly. So primarily our internal media buying teams are for these two verticals. We don't do mainstream, we don't compete with our affiliates. So that's how it works for us.
Thank you for clarifying this. I know many affiliates that are worried about license traffic and the affiliate network, they will run that traffic of similar campaigns and they will compete actually. So you are saying your media buying team is actually testing new advertising coming on your platform. And then after that's tested and you have your benchmark, affiliates can go and promote those offers and you can go to other advertisers and test their offers. Something like that, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, glad that we clarified that. Okay, so let's say if you can give me some strategies for affiliates to optimize their campaigns and get profitable with offer from the commission, because most of our audience are media buyers and affiliates, and I want to have these like strategies for them to be useful.
Julia, I feel that affiliates themselves are very smart.
Yeah.
And I personally don't think I can give them any strategies to scale the traffic. But what I mostly encounter in all these discussions sometimes is, affiliates talk about money that they lost, that they did not get paid because of maybe wrong choice of network or wrong choice of campaigns. And I feel my expertise personally lies in that area where I can guide them on how to choose an affiliate network and how to choose the right campaign. And rest, of course, they are the best media buyers themselves. They know how to use their media to turn it profitable. So in my honest opinion, I feel still affiliates run after who is offering me the highest payout. And I think it has been talked a number of times by a number of people that, this is a very this is a very wrong strategy. This is suicidal, and payout is not the only metric you should be looking at. And still in 2025, I feel that's the only point where, affiliates are judging a network on. And I just feel very strange on why. And they're so good with their traffic, they're so good with media buying. Why can't they just split test and see who is giving them highest EPC? Why can't they just have patience and see who is paying me on time? Why can't they just, try to get access to a network's leadership and see who is accessible, who is responding, who is really ensuring that either of my problem is acknowledged and solved? So I think this is one area where I probably would speak tirelessly to affiliates and say that, choose a good network, choose a network that has been around, choose a network that, is able to handle things for you, rather than just thinking, okay, I'm getting the highest payout here and this is the only network I want to be working with. And then ultimately, after a few months,
You don't
unfortunately,
get
I just,
answers, or yeah, nobody is answering.
yeah, which is a very unfortunate scenario.
Yeah, and they get disappointed, and there is like bad talk about how it's this industry and it's something like that, but it's not like everybody. If you search a little bit and see which one are, like you said, trustworthy and they've been on the market for a while, you can split test and see for yourself. How is
Hmm.
the approval process in your affiliate network in vCommission?
So
For new
affiliate
affiliates, I
process
mean.
for us, affiliate process is very simple. We have an extensive affiliate form, and if an affiliate really takes an effort to fill out our extensive form, we accept most of the applications into the network. Most of the big advertisers that we have, we only work with brands, so all our campaigns are branded. Most of them require a dual approval, so they will have to, even if they are accepted into the network we commission, they will have to reapply for, special partnerships like maybe Shopify or AliExpress. And we vet their traffic type. We might get in touch with them again to understand what do they want to do with that brand campaign, and how their traffic gels with the allowed media or the terms that we have. So that's how approval process works. Like, as affiliates ourselves, I feel that entry into a network should be easy so that you have access to what that network has to offer. I might say that, oh, I work with 500 brands, but who are those brands? Do I even want to work with them? So that's our concept, that sign up to our network. Our sign up form is already a little bit complicated, and we know it is intentional in a way. And once you fill it, you're automatically approved. Like, we approve almost 80% of the applications that we get. And there are certain programs that are not high risk, they are not sensitive. They get access to all those programs, they get access to browse through our dashboard, they get to see all the brands, they get to see all the different tabs, they can contact us via WhatsApp from within of their panel. And for the sensitive ones, they will have to apply again. And that's how, we start the relationship.
I see. Okay. It sounds good. Sounds interesting. I know that there are networks that don't approve like that. They need references. But yeah, it's an interesting concept. So they go to your platform, they see what you offer. And for the special brands, they like reapply if they get approved by that brand mainly.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. For new affiliates starting now in vCommission, right? What about tracking? I know tracking. I'm in tracking. I know it's a hot topic. I would say in attribution for media buyers. How important is for you at your network and for your users? How do you feel? It is important. It's not. Why not? Why yes?
For me, it's the topmost priority. I feel one of the main reasons why we get our cut as a network, which is our business model, from the affiliate and advertiser both, one of the main reason is tracking. We know how to handle our traffic. We know how to handle the commissions. We know how to display them. We know how to check. We know how to quality check. So I think tracking platform is the most important asset for an affiliate network. You know, Julia, interestingly, we've had this discussion many number of times internally that, we are 15 years old company now. We have such a huge team. We also have a tech team, by the way. Why
Of
don't
course.
we build an in-house tracking platform? It will save us a lot of money. But I don't think Tarang and I align with that thought. We are a marketing company, we are not a tech company. And for a marketing company to keep up with the tech compliances that, keep coming up, I think that is the most important factor that a network should rely on rather than building your own tech. Obviously, if one of your founders or your founding team is tech savvy and they can keep up and they are very confident that they will not let clicks drop, fair enough. But I feel for us, we take tracking very seriously. We take pride in knowing the platform that we use probably more than their team does. We get into very nitty gritties of how the platform is tracking. So I feel, and like I said, this is one of the most important key metrics of the commission that I get because of the way I handle traffic. I take that commission. So we at vCommission take tracking very seriously.
Nice. Glad to hear that. I think it's important, as I said, as it's important for affiliates to know that the conversions are tracked correctly and attributed correctly to their traffic. Okay, let's go back to campaigns and how they. I don't know. How important do you think it's split testing in affiliate campaigns from your experience? I mean, are there specific elements that affiliates should split as lenders, angles? I don't know, creatives. What do you think it should test first for maximum impact, maybe?
So, Julia, I will give you a network's perspective here. Again, like I said, media buyers know what they do best. And what I see mostly is affiliates split testing for their profitability. In my opinion, when a media buyer starts with us, what we tell them is to test for advertisers' profitability, even if it is break even or even if it is a little bit of loss for them initially. I take it as my responsibility to get it covered overall. But, let's not make anything a short term stint because, like I said, we work with a lot of brands and a brand's profitability or a brand's longevity on vCommission is a very big priority for us. So, what I like to tell them is that the traffic that you're sending, an affiliate will think, is it profitable for me? If I'm getting X as my payout, what percentage of X am I making as my payout or my profits? And is my media buying profitable? What I like to tell them is make sure that it's converting for the brand. If it's converting for the brand and if brand likes your quality, he is going to increase your payout eventually. He is going to give you caps. So think about that angle first. Make sure that the brand likes your traffic because he's the one who is giving us the budget and the money is flowing from there. So let's have a strong hold on the starting point. And I think once that's figured out, then we see affiliates even scaling up to $1 million a month.
Okay, that's nice. So the mindset should be help the brand, bring real value for the brand, and you'll be compensated at the end of the day, because
Absolutely.
if they see that
Absolutely.
you really bring value, they will want to work more with you and they will be willing to give you a bigger cap or increase the cap and so on. But if they don't, and you just want to like have one shot and get some commission and that's it, that's not a partnership, I would say. I like the idea to really bring value to the people that you work with, because in that way you are being compensated. How about fraud? I know it's a lot of talking in in the space. How you ensure that advertiser and affiliate security, like especially around fraud detection, I would say.
So I have a very different take on fraud, to be honest.
Okay, let's hear it.
I feel number one, fraud and disallowed media are two different things. As a network, we have to stop both, but I believe in calling a spade a spade. So, when we talk about running a network, what we have to do is safeguard brands from disallowed traffic, the traffic that they don't like, and also safeguard them from fraudulent activities like probably cookie stuffing or unintentional cookie injecting. And I think the fraud bit is something that we at vCommission take very, very seriously. If you've seen, my LinkedIn, I've gone out and written some newsletters around the
Yeah,
fraud that is
I'm
going on.
subscribed to your newsletter, by the way.
Thank
That's how
you.
I found out about you.
Thank you so much. But these are the things that I don't see networks talking about. We in the network community, we say, oh, we don't like fraud. But what are we doing about fraud? We will not talk about it. We will have presentations for advertisers, which honestly everyone sends that we use this tool and we use this technology. But number one, and the most important point that you need to explain is what is fraud? What are you stopping? What are you against? So I'll tell you an interesting thing that, I'm seeing in the industry right now. It's been going on for almost 2 years. I don't know how, but there's a particular script that affiliates call as retargeting scripts. They get it placed on the advertisers' websites in their header or footer, and that injects cookies and that kind of overrides even organic transactions to affiliate transactions. And I've seen so many top global advertisers have that script on their website. I don't know how marketing managers or affiliate managers are placing it on the brand side, because
Yeah.
our postbacks and pixels are mostly placed on the checkout page or the attribution platform. But
Hmm.
these are the codes that brands are actually placing on their sites, which is overriding the cookies, and no one is really talking about it. I don't know why.
Yeah, and then the
So
blame
I think
goes
my
to the affiliates, because on that we talk about the fraud that the affiliates are doing. Like they send bad traffic or redirect the traffic to some, I don't know, fishy websites or something, and use the brand name or something. But we don't talk about what brands are doing.
Absolutely. Obviously, when you ask me about fraud, I will say, oh, we safeguard fraud, or we use these tools, or we use these technologies. Obviously, we do that. But I think first and foremost is number one, we understand what is fraud and we understand what is disallowed media. Fraud needs to be stopped immediately because our industry needs to be respected more, and disallowed media needs to be curbed as much as possible so that the advertisers get, the brands get the kind of traffic that they want. So these are the two things that we work on quite separately. As a network, I would say for disallowed media, we will still get into discussion, we will get some things approved, we will get some things penalized if the brand wants. So we will have that discussion on disallowed media, and we on and off keep doing that. But for fraud, I think we are pretty stringent about fraud. We sometimes also report other people's fraud, which is not our territory to enter, but we still do. So that's how we kind of take fraud. That's our take on fraud at vCommission.
So you actually vet, I don't know, audit the brand's websites to make sure they don't have those scripts and everything before accepting
Yes.
them on your network. Okay,
Yes.
all right,
And
nice
if
to
they do have that, we don't take them on board.
okay. Makes sense, of course, because it's your reputation at the end of the day. Not only their reputation, it's yours as well. Okay, we are getting closer to our end. I want to know what piece of advice that you will have for a new affiliate starting now in affiliate marketing, somebody that wants to start and doesn't know what to do. It sounds, wow, affiliate marketing, but where do I start?
So, I think the first step for a new affiliate would be choose your traffic. What is the traffic that you will want to start with, and what is the traffic that you want to choose as your media? After that, choose a network that accepts that traffic and has the most suitable brands for your traffic types. Vet that network, make sure that you are vetting a company and you are trying to establish your trust in that company. And then third step, start with them. Whatever they offer you, whatever the affiliate manager is telling you, give it a shot honestly.
Okay, affiliate manager is like your best friend in in a network, right?
Yes.
And what about, I always like to ask my guest about this, if there is a problem that you would like to solve in the affiliate marketing space in for affiliate networks, affiliates, advertisers, what would that problem would be? I mean, if you see something that you would like to solve.
I think there are a few, to be honest. The first one would be respect for the channel. Feel very saddened to see that a lot of brands use affiliate marketing as a marketing channel, and at the end of the year when they publish their marketing report, affiliate marketing does not have a pie in their marketing spends. Most CMOs and founders don't like talking about affiliate marketing as a channel because they feel it's fraud. So I
I
think
don't know
that's,
why.
even I don't
Strange.
know why.
Yeah, strange. I think
Yeah.
it's like there's like this talking about some affiliates are doing bad things in the market, but that's just a small piece of them. There are so many other affiliates that are so smart, as you said, and they know how to use that budget they have to bring so much commission and also sales to the brand. And I mean, it's a shame that the industry got this reputation, I think.
Yeah. So I think the first problem that I would like to solve is that. And I believe that can be done more by talking about it because we've shoved it enough under the carpet. That we really need to talk about serious issues. We really need to be talking about what is right and what is not. So, one is that. Second problem that I would like to solve is, or not responding on both sides, on all sides actually, on the advertiser side, on the network side, and on the affiliate side. If something is not my immediate profit center, I will not respond. So, like for an example, on the affiliate side, if the affiliate manager is pitching a campaign, they will just not respond. If they want payments, they will keep messaging, you know so I feel that communication, okay, I'll rephrase, the second problem, actually not ghosting. The second problem I would like to address is improving the communication channel in our affiliate industry and make it more humanized. I will not call it professional, make it more humanized. If I have received a query, I should respond. Yes, no, okay, don't message me, anything but respond. And on the advertiser side, again, in our space, we just keep seeing so many emails that people are sending brands and advertisers which are not responded to. I feel emails deserve response. Even if you're not interested, they should have.
You see many problems. Ah, I like it. Yeah. Don't worry, I can talk about tracking and attribution. Yeah, these are like very good ones. I like the one with the communication a lot. I see it a lot. I talk with people at conferences or brands or companies that we want to do like partnerships or work together. And they say, yeah, we're okay, not now. It's not a good moment. Let's talk about it later. Or I don't know, I changed my mind. But not answer it at all, I find it like very disappointing. Mainly if you talk with that person personally before. But yeah, it is. And I can see where you said that the affiliate is coming to the account manager, where is my payment, where is my payment? And then when the affiliate manager, account manager comes to the affiliate and says, oh, I don't know, something, they will not answer because, yeah. I can imagine that happening a lot. It was a very nice discussion. I love it. Let's wrap it up. Thank you for joining. Thank you.